Hi everyone, time for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
We'll be on the air commercial free for the next 10 minutes to wrap up the show for you. Let's get started with meteorologist Elisa Rafa. She has your forecast first this morning.
Good morning, guys. We're starting out with cloud cover out there this morning and showers arriving from the south. About to get into Springfield here shortly if it's not already drizzling this morning. We've got some of that rain from Huntsville and Berryville and Arkansas to Branson. Some moderate showers around Galena and Nixa this morning, and some showers making it as far north as Mountain Grove. So things will be a little bit wet as you head out the door this morning. Temperatures are all above freezing, so not concerned about ice. It's 37 in Springfield. We're looking at clouds and spotty showers by dismissal at 46 degrees there. Now Saturday we do have a threat for severe weather to the south and east. In this green, that's a marginal risk, meaning 1 or 2 storms could be strong to severe. We're looking at the threat for damaging winds, large hail, and an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. We'll also have a localized flooding threat because the soils in that area are pretty saturated. So hour by hour, that rain lifts north today. We keep spotty showers this afternoon, 46 degrees. Spotty showers possible on the overnight tonight. We only drop to 43. Showers and thunderstorms through the first half of the day tomorrow. Locally heavy rain and some thunder in here. This time clock is at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll have things pushed to the east by about 1 or 2 o'clock, clearing out by 4, but the winds are going to be very gusty. Again, that limited flood threat to the south and east. Non-thunderstorm winds on the backside of this could gust up to 50 miles per hour, so no outdoor burning, and tie down any loose objects. Joe, Lauren.
New for you this morning, it is late February, so you know it is fully tax season.
And if you haven't already filed, you still have until the deadline on April 15th. Our Hannah Zettel sat down with a Drury accounting professor to discuss some popular filing tips. Hannah?
That's right, guys. I don't have to tell you it's tax season, but I do want to share with you some things to keep in mind this year. With tax reform in effect, the average refund is down. That's because paychecks are bigger, so you've been gradually getting your refund throughout the year. Another reason that refund might be smaller is due to an issue regarding withholding tables that Missouri had earlier in the year that has since been fixed. Another thing to keep in mind is remembering the standard deduction has nearly doubled for almost every filing status. And an estimated 94% of filers will take the standard deduction rather than itemizing. Like any tax season, many people tend to depend on their tax return and even treat their refund like a savings account. Drury business professor Dr. Tiffany Kosey says that there are smarter ways to keep your money.
If a person wants to use their tax refund as a savings account, generally it's not a good idea because the government is using your money interest-free. You're not getting any interest on it at all. If you get that money and you put it back in a savings account, you'll at least get a little bit of something. But for those people who want a bigger refund at the end of the year, they can. They can go online to irs.gov, and there are withholdings calculators that can help you estimate what you would need to withhold to determine what your refund would be in the future.
Now, if you need some help with getting your filing done this weekend, Drury will offer a free tax clinic for low-income individuals today from 4 to 9 at the Breach School of Business Admin building that's at the corner of Central and Drury. This benefits not only filers, but business students who want to practice tax prep.
And in your medical coverage, the number of people testing positive for sexually transmitted diseases in Greene County is at an all-time high. Both the health department and officials at the AIDS Project of the Ozarks stress the importance of disease prevention education. For chlamydia, there's about a 20% increase over the last 5 years. Gonorrhea increased from 50 to 60%, and syphilis cases increased 70 to 80%. Kendra Finley at the Springfield Greene County Health Department gives some possible explanations as to why.
Some of it's going to be we need more education or prevention education out in the community. Part of it is a lack of consistent use of condoms. And then another small piece of this puzzle as well is we have the ability now through the internet or through our smartphone apps to meet people in a way that we weren't able to in the past. So it's a lot easier to meet people than it was even 10 years ago.
Both the Greene County Health Department and the APO offer free STD testing. The test is a finger prick of blood, and you can get those results back in just 20 minutes.
Putting crime into focus for you, a Springfield man found guilty by a jury in December after being involved in an officer-involved shooting 2 years ago is expected sentencing. Michael Hancock was arrested after police responded to a call of a man wearing a dark mask on the side of the road. And after a pursuit, Hancock showed a firearm and officers fired at him. He was connected to a robbery that happened that same night and is charged with robbery and armed criminal action.
A woman is now facing charges after she was allegedly caught transporting drugs from St. Louis to Springfield. 28-year-old Ashley Brott was charged with conspiracy to distribute a mixture containing fentanyl. Law enforcement started monitoring Brott in December based on information from a separate case. A Phelps County deputy pulled Brott over for speeding, and after getting permission to search her car, the deputy found a liquid-filled syringe and bags that seemed to contain meth, heroin, and fentanyl.
More local news for you. The Springfield Glow Center announced it's changing the date of one of its biggest events.
The traditional Pride Fest in Park Central Square will be moved to October, the anniversary month of the Glow Center, and also LGBTQ+ History Month.
That was President Nan Todd, and said the reason for the switch is to not interfere with the Juneteenth celebrations also on that same day. Pride Fest will now take place on October 12th.
Here's what's making news now. The wait is almost over for the 2019 annual Sertoma Chili Cook-Off, which begins tonight at the Springfield Expo Center. If you've been before, you probably know tonight is the night for a Texas Hold'em poker tournament. And tomorrow, those doors open at 11 and stay all the way open till 5. You can taste some chili. It features dozens of area businesses serving up their recipes. You can come and see Joe and Elisa and I, too. We'll have some recipes for Ozarks Fox AM and Daybreak. And the cook-off is an annual fundraising event, of course, for the Boys and Girls Club of Springfield.
My serving skills are ready to go.
We also have some education coverage for you. Students at Bolivar High School can be seen parading down D Highway this morning before the start of school in their tractors. The students will be continuing the Bolivar school tradition of celebrating National Future Farmers of America Week.
And if you're looking for something to do in the Ozarks tonight, the Missouri Department of Conservation is putting on a program at the Springfield Conservation Nature Center called Schoolcraft at Smallin Cave. The program features details from Henry Schoolcraft's historical account of the cave and the troubles he faced while navigating it 200 years ago in the early 1800s.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, SRC holds a hiring event at its location on North Broadview Place in Springfield. It's for various manufacturing positions. That event runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. And the Missouri Job Center's Mobile Career Center will also be on site. Make sure you dress appropriately and bring that resume if you have one. We also have a couple Google trends happening this morning. The first one, actually both of these stories are developing overnight. The first one is an earthquake in Ecuador that happened in the early hours this morning. That's a 7.5 magnitude.
Wow. That's pretty big.
Yeah, and that was close to the Peru border. Amazingly enough, what I've read so far, and I'm sure this will change throughout the day, is showing minor damage reports and no injuries so far.
They'll still have to do a lot more searching with all of that, but so far, we'll just have to keep monitoring that and see more news as we get it.
One other Google trend, a Boston police officer has been shot in an overnight altercation as well. That officer was shot multiple times early this morning, and we do know the suspect is dead. We do not have any further information about what led up to that shooting or the condition of the police officer.
All right, it is also a Friday. People are getting up, set to go to school, get ready for that weekend, right?
Yeah, you'll probably need an umbrella today. We've got rain about to move in now, so if it's not raining yet in Springfield, it will be within the next couple of minutes. 46 degrees by dismissal with some spotty showers possible. By tomorrow, we're looking at showers and thunderstorms through the first half of the day. A severe threat to the south and east of Springfield for damaging winds, large hail, isolated tornadoes. So stay up to date with us. And then the non-thunderstorm winds gust to 50 miles per hour. Whew. Hold on to your hat.
Thanks for waking up with us on this Friday morning as we take a look at those dark skies out in Springfield. Come see us tomorrow at the Chili Cook-Off.